All right, let's rank the Niners' biggest draft needs from 5 to 1.
Okay, so 5 to 1, I would say number 5 for me. Do you want to go back and forth, or do you want me to go through my whole list?
Just go through your whole list, and then I'm going to steal it. Okay.
All right. That's fine. All right. So number 5 to me would be a tackle. I think that we need somebody to replace McGlinchey, just because I'm not sure that he's going to ever be a solid pass blocker, which you need your right tackle to be both at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm also not sure that we have solid backups at that position if somebody goes down. Let's not forget that Trent Williams will miss a game or two pretty much every season. It's always happened. So I don't think that's going to change. And we need somebody that can fill in and make sure that we can keep this offensive going. So for me, I would say a good young tackle would be number 5. Number 4 would be a wide receiver.
Okay.
So I think a guy that we could go out in free agency and get is Golden Tate. I think he would be perfect to be that slot receiver for us.
Yeah.
But I think long-term, we definitely need somebody if Debo goes down, which is almost inevitable at this point. And we have a lot of players, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, we're throwing spaghetti against the wall and seeing what's going to stick. Like the talent level at receiver at option 3 and behind Debo is not very good. Like, let's be honest.
What are you trying to say about River Craycraft, man?
Well,
what are you trying to say about Mohamed Sanu? Mohamed Sanu was really good 5 years ago. Come on.
Yeah. That's just it, right? Richie James, I think, could be pretty good. But the problem is Shanahan, for whatever reason, doesn't seem to believe in him. He's had multiple opportunities to put him in and play a lot of time at that third spot, and he chose Trent Taylor. So I don't know what that says, but I feel like Richie James is getting slighted a little bit. But we need somebody that's good and some stability at that position.
Okay.
Number 3, quarterback. So this is not number 1 for me because I still feel like there's some talent there with Rosen.
I agree. And honestly, let's be fair with Jimmy Garoppolo. If the guy could stay healthy, he wins.
He's serviceable. He's more than serviceable. He's the 20th best quarterback in the league. He's
the winningest serviceable quarterback you could find. So that's good.
For sure. Yeah. So with those two, and I mean, come on, Sudfeld.
Guy's 6'6", big dude.
But
not to mention Josh Johnson just waiting for his opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. So I obviously it's a position of need, and we've traded up to 3 to get one. But I don't think it's the biggest need on this team personally. I think we have some decent options there.
I don't think it's a dire need at all. They actually have talent. They're like, well, you got to get a first round pick at quarterback.
Yeah,
they have one. Top 10. Yeah, it's 24.
I would say number 2 for me is the interior O-line. So we have a 36-year-old center. We have a left guard and Laken Tomlinson that just came off of a pretty bad season. And we've been playing musical chairs at that right guard position for way too long. I think we need some interior linemen. I would prefer a center and a guard, or maybe you can get one of those guys that can float throughout that interior line. But we definitely need an interior lineman. For me, that is position need number 2.
I mean, you could argue that player is Daniel Brunskill, and they need like a legit starting right guard. I like Daniel Brunskill, but they haven't given him enough time at any position to know what he can or can't do.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And then number 1 for me is a corner.
Yeah.
If Ferret goes down, and can we really trust Ferret to stay healthy? What do we really have?
Nothing. You know, I tweeted a couple of days ago the Niners are one injury to Jason Verrett away from having a terrible secondary. And that's usually the kind of tweet that Niner fans would take exception to. Got like 1,000 likes. And I feel like Niner fans were like, damn, he's right.
Yeah. How can you argue that? How can you argue that? You can't argue that. You really can't. If Ferret goes down, we are done for. We are absolutely done.
Dude, if Ferret goes down, the starting cornerbacks are Emmanuel Mosley and Dante Johnson. That's where you're at.
That's not good. That's not. And I agree. As free agency has gone on, there's not really any corners out there that are worth having. So there are a couple guys, but they're long in the tooth. They're starting to fall off. I wouldn't want those guys to be people that I rely on. We need to get some young corners, and preferably 2, to be honest.
Yes,
in a dream situation, I would like to trade Jimmy and 43 to the Patriots for 15 and get J.C. Horn. That would be, if we do that, A++ throughout the whole draft. No question.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And even if they don't do that, it's looking like there are any number of intriguing cornerback prospects in the mid-second rounds.
There's tons.
No excuse. Get one.
Yeah.
Don't chance it with Jason Verrett.
Absolutely. You can't.
John, why didn't you draft a cornerback again this year? Well, we really believe in Jason Verrett. Oh,
right. Oh, great.
Belief. Jamma Jaws says, I love that. Jamma Jaws. The fact that the Niners was going after Deshaun Watson proves Mac Jones isn't the choice. Also, since the Niners are a good team, top to bottom, the odds that any 3 quarterback picks play terrible below 500 is low. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. That I was interviewing Jim Moore Jr. again this morning. He said, look, whoever the Niners pick, I like it. It's the right pick. I trust John. I trust Kyle. I trust that team. Fair way to look at it. The only thing I take exception with, I listen to Daniel Jeremiah. He'll be like, look, I mean, the Niners have everything Alabama has. They have a great offensive line. I'm like, whoa.
Dude, it's a great offensive line.
Who told you that, man?
Yeah.
Like, they have a good run blocking unit when they have Kittle and Juszczyk on the field, but that offensive line, I don't know, man.
Right.
I don't know. And if Nick Mullins and Jimmy Garoppolo couldn't stay healthy behind it, we're really sure that Mac Jones is going to make it 17 games. I mean, really, I don't know. If he were to get hurt, would you be surprised?
No.
Oh my God, who could have possibly seen this coming? I mean, he's built like a Greek god.